What age do you think a grown man is? I read this comment and I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. What age would I consider a guy to be classed as a grown man? Because he's not 21 years old. Maybe back in the 80s, yeah, 21-year-old big man. Nowadays, 2024, modern day, hell fucking no. Everything's been pushed back by like 10 years. So back in the day, 21, women were having their first child. Nowadays, 28, 30 years old, that's when women are looking to have their first child. 30 is the new 20. 40 is the new 30. So in modern day times, 2024, 21-year-old, you're a kid. I would say a grown man, yeah, you're a grown man when you're 25 years old. But really and truly, ultimately, you're only really a grown man until you move out of your mom's fucking house and you have to go and fend for yourself. Like, it's a lot different because I never done this. What certain people do is they will move out of their parents' house at 24, 25, 26, whatever, innit? I can't really speak for the people who go to uni because they leave at 18, but they're probably in the same bracket. Let's say someone didn't go to uni, but they move out of their parents' house at like 23, 24, whatever, and then they go and share a house with their friends. You're not living on your own. Like, you know, what I did at the age of 27, I actually moved out of my mom's house and went and lived on my own. You know, there's a big difference when you're living in a house share with your friends. You got John and Kevin and Paul in other rooms and that, as opposed to living in a house on your own. There's a big fucking difference. So definitely, to be considered to be a grown man, I'd say 25 years old. And, you know, you are ultimately a grown man the day you move out of your parents' house. Not for 2 weeks, forever. Like, yeah, this is this new place I've moved to, this is my fixed abode and I'm not looking back. So I'll say, yeah, 25 years old, that's when you are considered to be a grown man. But ultimately, when you move out of your mum's house. Because a lot of men right now who are still living at their mum's house, their mum's still doing all their chores, cooking, cleaning and stuff. So, yeah, man. It's like, you got to think of yourself like a lion. Lions, apparently, when they get to like the teenage age or something like that, they get kicked out of the pride. Yeah, you have to go and fend for yourself. I heard it's because they try and mate with the other females and that. But regardless, yeah, you got to go and fend for yourself. That's when you become a fucking man. Even Lion King. Didn't Simba like develop himself when he left the pride? I can't really remember in that. But I just remember parts of it where, yeah, he left the pride and that, and you see him growing up and that and becoming, you know, whatever, adult lion and that. So, yeah, 25 years old, I would say that's when you're at the age of a grown man, but ultimately you gotta leave your parents' house and that. Definitely not 21 years old. Like I said, back in the day, 21 years old in the 80s, yeah, you're a big man. You're a grown ass Clark man. Like, even like 30 back in the day in the 80s and 90s. Did you see the way people used to dress back in the 80s and 90s? 30-year-olds were dressing like fucking 50-year-olds. So, yeah, that's what age I'll consider to be a grown man. 25 years old, but ultimately when you leave your parents' house.